Hello everyone, it's Amy and welcome back for another video in the Journaling on a Budget series. And today I'm going to show you how to make Grandma's apron. It's a tag that probably somebody's come up with this fold before, but I'm just going to show you. I like sitting at my chair at night and just folding up tags and pockets and that type of thing and just playing with my paper. So I was sitting there and I was playing with my paper one night. So I'm going to show you how it happened, and then we'll go through and I'll give it like step by step. But I was just folding my paper, so I thought, well, I'm going to fold this paper in thirds. So I kind of folded it, and it wasn't quite, the first fold was not quite a third of the way. So then I folded the other fold right over to the edge, and I thought, okay, I'm going to cut it back a little bit. So I went ahead and just, whoops, cut the side, and I was just sitting there playing. I just like to sit and play at night when I'm watching TV. It gives me something to do and I have to keep my hands busy. And so I folded that down and cut it off. And then I was going to do the same to the other side. And I thought, well, maybe I'll leave it. Maybe it'll be sturdier if I just leave that fold right on there. So when I did that, my page wasn't even here. So I thought, well, if I'm going to leave it there, I have to cut this one the same size. Actually, I had a bigger gap there when I did it the first time. But so I just went ahead and I cut the other side off so that both sides matched. And then I thought, well, I'm going to round those corners so that they're not so, I don't really like the pointy corners. So I just rounded off my corners. And then I thought, what am I going to do at the top? So I took one of my templates, which I just keep sitting, next to my chair. And I thought, well, I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to use this shape on here. So I went ahead and cut both sides. Whoops, almost did that wrong. I bet you were all sitting there going, no, don't do that. Let's do it the right way. Let's line that up and cut this one off. Go. So, and then I was looking at that and I kind of thought this looked like shoulders, and I was just looking at it and I thought, well, this looks kind of like an apron. So that's how I came up with this fold. And then what you're going to do is you're going to glue the bottom together so that it actually is a pocket. But so I was looking at it and I decorated one up like this. I have my little apron here and I put some ribbon behind it for the tie. And then I just decorated up the tag. I used some distress inks and I put some background stamping on there and everything. And I just thought that turned out cute. And if you glue down the front of your apron, you have a slide on the side, which you can actually slide something all the way through if you'd like to. And you've got your pocket here. And then you can just put a piece of cardstock on the back so that you can do some journaling on there. And so this is my grandma's apron tag, but I just thought, doesn't that just kind of remind you of your grandma's apron? They always were just like rounded at the bottom, and I just thought that that was cute. So now we'll kind of do it step by step. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold a piece of paper, and I don't have sizes here because this is just a book page. So you just need a rectangle. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold it not quite a third of the way. And then the next side you are going to fold all the way over to the fold. Okay, so then you're just going to cut off not to the halfway point, just before you get to the halfway point. Fold that down and then cut it off. just like that. Now we're about 1/4 of an inch short here, so I'm going to cut the other side down to the same point as this side. It's just going to be right about there, and then I'm going to cut off however much I have left over here. I'm going to cut off over here just so that this is the same on both sides. I'm going to open that up to do it. So I'm just going to eyeball about how wide the other side was and take that out of there. So it winds up looking like this. And then we're just going to fold this one in and fold this one in, and we're just going to fold this one down, and that makes our apron right there. And then you can just round your corners. And you can use a template to get them the same. Just take a piece of cardstock and just round a corner till you like the way it looks, and then you can just hold it on there to make sure that both sides are the same. And there we have our grandma's apron. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up and glue along the bottom to give us a pocket. And then you can decorate these however you wish. So I don't do a lot of the decorating on these so that I can keep them a little bit shorter, because it takes me a really long time to do the decorating, to decide how to do it, and if you're gonna edge it before you glue it. That's the one thing I always forget, and then I'm trying to edge with the pages kind of stuck together. And I'm also going to glue up this side right here. So now we have this pocket here. So, and then to do your shoulders, again, just make yourself a template, and you just kind of want to go up and around just like that. And once you get your template made and you're happy with it, you can use it over and over again. And you can make all sorts of templates. You can make rectangle or triangle corners, or rounded corners, or zigzaggy corners. And once you make your template, you can always get both sides of your tag exactly the same, or as close enough to exactly as you really need it to be. These are handmade, so they don't need to be perfect. And there we go. Now we'll punch a hole in the top. And I got to thinking earlier, I thought, how cute would it be if I put a piece of fabric on it? So I did tear a piece of fabric here. Let's see if it'll fit. Yes, it will. See, won't that be so cute? So now this has got the selvage edge on it. So I actually could leave that selvage edge at the top, kind of like a band across. But I think what I'm going to do is just kind of fold that in. It'll just give me a little bit of extra strength, and just glue that down. I guess we can do that. Just kind of watch my time here just a little bit. Whoops. If you take your top off your glue, it works a whole lot better. Just kind of put that in there. I want to put it down just a little bit further. That looks cute. Just kind of tuck that in there. And then you might want to stick a piece of parchment or something in there, because that glue is going to go right through your fabric. So make sure that you don't glue your pocket together. And then just take a piece of, you can use ribbon, you can use string, and just put a piece of ribbon under there like it's coming out, like the ties for the apron. So we'll just glue that one down. And again, if you're going to do inking or, a little bit of background stamping and stuff, do that first. Just put that on there. And then I am going to go ahead and glue my apron down, but I'm going to kind of come up just a little bit so that it's still kind of floaty. But that'll keep it from, you know, getting messed up in the book as pages get turned and that type of thing. And then if you glue this part of the apron, the bottom of the apron down, you don't have to, but if you glue the bottom of the apron down, then you will have another slide right there where you can just have some kind of a small tag that will go all the way through. And then you've got your pocket here, which I'm just going to kind of make sure that my glue didn't stick. And then you can wrap your ties around the back like this, which on this one I think I am going to, because I like the way that it looks as it goes around the edge of the tag. And because I am going to put a manila, now if you want to put a writing space on there, you can still have your ribbon on top of the writing space. It doesn't have to be underneath when you go ahead and you put your manila cardstock or manila paper on the back, or whatever color you'd like. I would use manila because my pages are kind of yellowed, but that would look cute, right? Even with the writing space here, that's not going to be in your way. It will look really cute. So you don't have to cover it up. I didn't get that too good, but there we go, just like that. And I thought that this turned out so cute, so I just wanted to come on and show you how to do that. So this one I decorated up a lot more. Once I got it all decorated, it didn't look as much like Grandma's apron as this one does, and I like this better. And so I am going to use this in my faith journal, I think, which is what I made my other one for. But as a matter of fact, I'm not going to finish gluing that down. I'm going to pull this off. I'm going to let that sit because I am going to put my paper on there, and I'm going to wrap my ribbon on the outside of my writing paper. And then I'll just do some edging and, you know, maybe put some background stamp, or maybe even just put like a pink piece of paper here like Grandma's shirt. So I just thought that this was cute, and I thought you might like to see how to make one. I really do appreciate you all stopping by for my series. So I really enjoy doing these, and I enjoy hearing all of your comments, and I really appreciate all of your support. So, oh, one other thing, if you want, you could use, like here I've got some burlap that I had pulled some strings out of the burlap. So you could put that underneath of there and put it under, wrap it. We'll pretend that it's going under there and around the back. Wrap it around the back. Let's do it like this. Okay, so if it was underneath, then wrap it around. Pull the other one around this way so that you're going all the way around. Come back to the front. And then just tie a little bow in the front, because I was thinking earlier too that my grandma, sometimes her strings were really long and she would tie her apron in the front. So you can also do it like that with some string or some twine of some sort. So, and that would be cute too. And again, you can have your strings underneath whatever you're going to write on, or you can have it on top. So, but thank you very much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. And I hope that you all have an outstanding day. Bye-bye.